I think I figured out a way to get lean and stay lean while still eating whatever you want. That's basically what happened to me anyways. So I'm gonna show you a quick video of how I'm looking right now. So this is me right here in the gym, I think a couple of days ago. So this is my current condition. Now, if you didn't know any better, you would think that I was prepping to get ready to get on stage, but that's actually not it at all. I've actually just been chilling and working out and just been living, you know, without really having the intentions to get lean or get shredded, you know, for summer or anything like that. It just kind of happened spontaneously, funny enough. You ever just woke up one day and just passed by the mirror and then looked at yourself and realized, whoa, I'm kind of lean. How'd this happen? You know, that's kind of what happened to me. So I will explain it as simple as I can. I'm not sure how many months ago it was when the, I guess, unintentional cut or unintentional getting fit happened. So I'll just point out the main keys to what made me get lean and just become, I guess you can say, ripped. You know, I'm pretty ripped right now. Like, I had no idea I was gonna get this ripped. I wasn't even trying to get ripped, but I'm looking at myself, I'm like, yo, I'm ripped. But the main 3 key factors I would say is fasting, more activity, and eating less. And by eating less, what I mean by that is just eating 1 meal a day. So that's what I'm doing. Those are 3 main key factors that I will point out and emphasize. So I guess let's break it down. Now, I started running. I feel like that's the main key factor into how my activity got increased, which again, if you have high activity, you will then burn more calories, and if you burn more calories, you will gradually put your body into a caloric deficit, which will make your body lose weight, right? So that's how you lose fat. And by eating 1 meal a day, you are not giving yourself opportunities to put your body in a calorie surplus to where you get fat. And what was the first part? Because there was 3 factors. Sorry, I'm a little lost right now. I think I need a drink of Coca-Cola. This video is not sponsored by Coke, but I love it. And they should sponsor me because I basically drink it every day. Delicious. And speaking of fast, I'm still fasted right now, and it is 4:32 p.m. So move more, be more active, eat less. If you can just eat 1 meal a day, that'd be perfect. And fast. Those are 3 things. Those are 3 main things I would say that will get you to become lean without even trying, or become ripped without even trying. You know what I mean? And I guess I will break down my activity. So every morning, I've been running for about, I started off with 3 miles whenever I started running, and then I worked my way up to 4 miles, 5 miles, and now I'm at 6 miles. So I run 6 miles every morning, fasted, and that was also just kind of not planned either. It's kind of one of those things to where you do it so often, you become good at it, and you need to kind of increase the volume or the intensity of it. So that's what happened to me, to where 3 miles wasn't doing it for me no more. And then 4 wasn't doing it for me no more, and then 5, and now I'm at 6, to where that's pretty challenging, but not too crazy, but it's something that will kind of take away that itch to run. Speaking of running, I think I'm becoming addicted to running. I've actually been running for like, I'd say 27 days in a row. So I've started running a couple of months ago. That's actually how I started losing weight, without changing my diet, without working out more often. I've actually just been incorporating running into my day-to-day routine. And that's how the weight started going down. And of course, if you increase your running volume, then that's gonna require more calories, which requires you to burn more calories, which puts you in a caloric deficit. So, two birds, one stone, right? But it's funny because I was talking to my friend about like attaining that lean physique like a while ago, back when I started lifting in the beginning of my fitness journey, and we both want to get cut for summer, but we've noticed that it comes at a price. It comes at a price of discipline, dedication, and being very consistent with your workouts and your diet and all that stuff. And it can be quite a burden sometimes, because the thing is, when you diet down, especially your first time, and you're so used to eating whatever you want, as much as you want, and then you cut it down, you tend to be kind of like a fish out of water, and you have these cravings for food, and all you think about is food all day. And when you get lean, when you diet down and you are disciplined, and then you lose weight weekly, and then you get to the body fat percentage that you've wanted to look lean, and to maintain it, we've noticed in the beginning, it is very hard to maintain it. It's pretty difficult because you think about food all day because you're at such a lower body fat percentage, you're low on energy, and if you don't really have much experience with it, your mood takes a big hit. You have mood swings, you get more irritated easier. So it was very problematic and very difficult to maintain that leanness, And I mean, anyone who's gotten lean or has a low body fat percentage will tell you, it is sometimes miserable, You pay for, you pay for it, that leanness and that cool looking body with, you can say, your sense of peace, your satiation from the food that you could have, You pay that price by just being unhappy for a minute, and then just looking shredded and lean for a short amount of time. And I was talking to him about how, man, I wonder if there's a way where we can still, not crave food and not suffer as much, and still maintain that same amount of leanness and still maintain that cool physique, And before we thought it was impossible, and now it's pretty much effortless for me. Because the thing is, my day-to-day activities is what my body represents. It's basically what my body shows. And what I've been doing now, and as of the last couple of weeks and the last couple of months, is just eating one meal a day, running, and being active. In terms of my workout, I've been less and less in the gym, but if I get a chance and I feel like that itch to lift some weights because I'm getting too small, then I'll go to the gym. But I don't really have a split that I'm following. I don't have a program that I am following, but I've just been doing a lot of calisthenics. I've been doing calisthenics every day. Not too hard of a workout, not too intense, just like, 15, 20 minutes here and there, pull-ups, push-ups, bodyweight squats, and running. That's all I've been doing majority for my resistance training. So it's not been too intense. And I am not tracking any calories. I am not following any meal plans. I'm not meal prepping. And I'm a vegetarian, by the way, so I don't eat any meat. And I've just been eating whatever I want, like anything. I have a big sweet tooth, so I would eat donuts, and there's a chocolate bread that's called messy chocolate. I would eat that. And I would basically have treats like that every day. And I would eat, noodles, fried rice, and tofu. And I'm in Thailand right now, so they have a lot of variety of vegetarian food that are very delicious and not really macro friendly. So you wouldn't expect a person who is trying to get fit to eat that. But when you are only eating one meal a day and being very active and run every day, and you fast, I feel like that's where you can get away with eating whatever you want. You know what I mean? Now, just because you eat whatever you want, it doesn't mean you eat as much as you want. That's the main point also. It's like if you eat one meal a day and then you extend that meal, throughout the night, and then, and keep snacking, then you're not going to lose weight and you're not going to get shredded effortlessly. The thing is, when you have a certain mindset of eating to live rather than living to eat, then that changes everything. Because everything starts with a mindset, right? Now, for me, for example, I had no intentions of getting lean or getting shredded or ever competing, right? And which reminds me, if you are trying to build as much muscle as you can and trying to, compete on stage, then this probably wouldn't be the best approach. But if you're just trying to live life and be happy and just enjoy every opportunity that life offers you while having a cool physique without stressing about it, then I'd recommend doing what I'm doing. I feel like this will work for anybody, anyone with a average metabolism, anyone with average strength or beginner or intermediate level of fitness, it doesn't matter. If you do what I'm doing, then it's hard to not lose weight, and hard to not get lean, especially if you work out every day. And it doesn't have to be intense, just 15, 20 minutes every day. So they all add up to like a good workout session at the end of the week. And that's basically how I got lean while still eating whatever I want. And I am not craving anything either. Like when you are at a low body fat percentage, you only think about food because you want to, get your body fat percentage higher so you can be more satiated. And we're so used to eating all these greasy foods and chips and sweets and pizza and burgers to where our body craves it so much to where that's the only thing in our mind, which causes us to suffer because we want to be lean and we want to look good and fit. But our cravings for pizza is stopping us from accomplishing that goal. But there's a way around that. And I believe that way is fasting and getting your body used to not eating so much. So you subtract your meals down to just one meal a day. And I think that I've been fasting for a while now to where my body is used to just not eating so much, and it's only eating one meal a day to where it is basically adapted to that lifestyle that I'm living right now. So I'm not getting any cravings for like a crazy amount of food. Because my body and I'd say metabolism and my mindset and everything has gotten in sync to where, all right, we're just eating one meal a day, we're being active, we're running every day, and we are fasting. Boom, it's done. No cravings. That's normal for me. That's normal for my body. So that's that's my homeostasis. So at first it might be very difficult, but if you stay consistent with it, then in time your body will restabilize itself and normalize that routine, and eventually it will result in you being much more leaner and being much more happier and more content without the cravings for food and being lean effortlessly. You know what I mean? So that is basically how I got lean without even trying, really. And I mean, let's keep it real. Who wouldn't want to be lean and shredded all year round? If you had a choice to be fluffy or lean without the stress of cutting and dieting down and just, you can say, putting up with those hunger attacks and just thinking about food all day and just causing yourself misery for no reason to attain something that's probably not going to last long. Because if you are miserable doing something, it's not going to last long. If it's normal and it's just, you chilling, then you can keep it forever. So what I'm suggesting is, if you want to have a nice fit body and be lean all year round, to eat one meal a day, whatever that meal is, and fast and be active by running. Or you can do any other cardio choices like biking or swimming, whatever the case may be. Just make sure you're active, eating less, and eating one meal a day, fast. And you'll see, like, in a month or two, you just randomly become lean, That's what happened to me. I don't know what just happened. I just looked in the mirror one day, I'm like, whoa, when did I get this lean? And funny enough, I have no cravings. Like, I'm not thinking about food all day, I'm not miserable, I'm just chilling, I'm content, Because my whole body and mind is in sync with everything. And And one more thing, when you are very active and you are one with life and you are attuned with your body, naturally you don't even want to eat too much grease or junk. Naturally, you would just want to eat whole foods that are right for your body and makes your body feel good. But don't get me wrong, you might still have some cravings here and there, which is okay, and you can still eat that, but the majority of what you consume is going to be something that is going to be better for your body. That's what you're going to be craving when you change your mindset and change your day-to-day activities, change your lifestyle. Then your body is going to represent basically you, the best version of you. So give it a try, and hearing the explanation of how I got lean effortlessly now, about eating whatever I want, hearing it again doesn't really sound as easy, but nothing in life comes easy that's worth having. You know what I mean? There's a price that you pay for everything. So if you are willing, you'll see that if you just change up your lifestyle, change up your mindset, and get your body adapted to a whole new, healthier lifestyle for you, then you won't regret it. So eat one meal a day, run, or whatever physical activity that you like, and fast. And you will see the results in a couple of weeks or months, depending on how serious you are about it. But yeah, that's how I got lean, and I will catch you guys next time. I'm just gonna chill now and just be.